Hey, Josh, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Only if it's from Shake Shack.
But what about Five Guys?
Five Guys coming to my yard? Are we gonna play basketball? Oh no, Nicole, why are they coming to the yard? What do they expect from me? Oh, I've gotten this horribly wrong. This is a hot dog is a sandwich.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scher.
And I'm your host, Nicole Inaidi.
And today we're talking about the Khalees classic. It's just called Milkshake.
Yeah.
It's just called Milkshake. Khalees actually went to culinary school.
She did.
She made it really big from a young age, realized that, hey, the record industry is really tough. Mm-hmm. Went to culinary school, started a farm, started making her own line of organic sauces.
Yep.
And before I ever worked on YouTube, I had the chance to interview her at the Soho House. And we had a great time.
The one here?
The one here, yeah. I made $0. And looking back, the Soho, they definitely have the budget.
Yeah. Do you have a Soho House like card or whatever? Like
no, I've never done that. Soho House is like an exclusive club for rich and cool people.
Yeah. So you're not at that level of celebrity yet.
No, I don't think that I would enjoy it there.
How much is it? Like $12,000 a year?
I think it's a lot less than that, but
I
had a really great time talking to her. I think you can even find the YouTube video of it. I was
Maggie,
not
let's
nearly
see if we can find it. I want to see it.
as confident. But today we're talking about, we can try and find it, but we are talking about Five Guys versus Shake Shack. Mm-hmm. So we've done a lot of like little fast food battles, McDonald's or Burger King. So many people talk about Shake Shack versus In-N-Out because that was billed as the Biggie Tupac beef, right?
Yeah, East Coast, West Coast.
East Coast, West Coast feud. But I've always been a little bit flummoxed by it because Shake Shack literally started in the 2000s and In-N-Out started in 1948, I think.
Yeah.
And so they're not contemporaries. Five Guys, on the other hand, started in 1986, so it's at least closer to Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Both of them are a little bit more expensive, a little bit more premium. And so I think this is the accurate comparison. Also, both of them, Five Guys started on, I was going to say the Eastern Seaboard. Is that?
Where even is the Eastern Seaboard?
Maggie, if I were to say Eastern Seaboard in America, where do you think that would take you?
Sorry, I'm still looking up Soho House membership pricing. There's so many options.
Oh my God. Get the premium. Get the most expensive. We're going to Soho House. We're rich, Maggie. We're trying to hobnob.
One.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, $3,000 for the most expensive
Per year?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a gym membership. You might as well, an expensive gym membership. No. So I guess that's why the gym membership.
It's probably more worth it.
I think you still have to buy food and drinks there as well.
Oh my God, capitalism sucks.
I was thinking like the Chesapeake, the Eastern Seaboard.
Quinnipiac?
What?
Quinnipiac? Where's the
Quinnipiac? Are you talking about Quinnipiac University or Winnipeg in Canada?
The one where the car crash happened.
I don't know what car crash?
There was a movie about a car crash that started with a Q.
Are you talking about John Q? The Denzel movie? Where it's like, you will treat my son! That movie is intense.
I'm so giggly today. No, it's Quinnipiac or whatever.
Is there a famous car crash in Quinnipiac?
I think so.
Anyways, Five Guys started in 1986 in Virginia. And they were a big local favorite, and then they started franchising in the area, and then demand came so big in the 2000s that they decided to open up franchise opportunities elsewhere. Because
This is Five Guys?
This is Five Guys.
Okay.
I remember very vividly when the first Shake Shack opened up in LA, probably like 2014 or something. Mm-hmm. We were trying it for the first time. I actually had it in New York before that. But I also remember the first Five Guys that I saw in California.
Really?
It was randomly in La Jolla, and I was on my way back from a track meet. But I didn't have Five Guys until I was like a late teen.
Yeah, I didn't have Five Guys until maybe 3 years ago. And I was very interested in the fact that you could get basically whatever you wanted on a burger. It was like truly, you could get A1 sauce, you could get mushrooms, you could get green peppers. It was a panoply of toppings, and I thought that was really, really cool.
That is really unique about Five Guys. Five Guys, I feel like, is bringing back this sort of old school hospitality. They got the peanuts on the floor. They're giving you such a massive portion of fries.
Yeah. The French fries that we got, the bag was like halfway full. So
yeah, and they generally they spill over into the rest of the bag. It's a big, greasy hamburger. You can get whatever you want on it. Shake Shack, on the other hand, despite the fact that it was created by the dude who literally wrote the modern book on hospitality, Danny Meyer of Union Square Restaurant Group, they literally had the #1 restaurant in the world, 11 Madison Park, at some point.
Is it #1?
I feel like at some point it got #1, but they just changed him out.
Right.
But anyways, I mean, like big fine dining pedigree, but he tried to apply that to the fast food model, and you got Shake Shack, which
Very demure, very mindful.
still have not seen the original video.
Oh my gosh. So I would say that the packaging and the mindfulness of Shake Shack is very demure, while Five Guys is like, yo, what's up? Let's eat a hamburger. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get from Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys looks like it's just a dude named Tony running like a roadside stand,
down,
whereas
yeah.
Shake Shack feels like a bit of a tech company, right?
Yes, the packaging does scream tech. As someone who's watching Silicon Valley for the first time, just finished season 1, very much so tech savvy.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know which one I like more. I will say neither of them are like top tier options for me that I would go for off the bat.
Totally.
I feel like Shake Shack has maybe diminished in quality over the last 10 years
Because
since
how they've
they've been
expanded.
expanding so much, but that could also be biased because I may have just eaten it recently in an airport.
Yeah, airport
Airports
Shake
are
Shack.
never good.
Yeah, airport Shake Shacks, they're not the greatest. But I've been to Shake Shack recently, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was delicious, and it tastes very burgery, which I liked.
Yeah, so the main difference here, Five Guys, tell them what we got on this burger here.
Yeah, so the Five Guys burger, we got a classic cheeseburger. It comes with lettuce and tomato. I added pickles to it. And I think I might have added ketchup and mayo. I'm not sure, though. And then the Shake Shack burger is a classic cheeseburger. I added cherry peppers to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love their little cherry pepper relish.
Me too. And I think burgers like this, they do need that little bit of acidic, nice respite from all of the cheesy greasiness. So that's why I added them on. And then I just got classic fries, and I got a vanilla shake.
I love a good vanilla shake.
Yeah.
Should we dig into it? Should we break it down right now?
If you want, sure.
What should we start with, fries or burger?
Let's start with fries.
All right, so Five Guys, their fries are, I believe, God, are they double fried?
I don't know, but I know it's peanut oil.
It is peanut oil, and they, listen, if you're already killing the peanut allergy people with the peanuts on the ground, might as well hit peanut oil in the fries. But they are skin-on fries. They're like quite thick cut for a fast food fry,
Right.
and they're not crispy, right? They're never crispy.
They're not supposed to be crispy.
They're not supposed to be crispy. They're like a British chip.
They're supposed to sop up all the juice.
And they sure do. They sit in a cup and they just steam. And if you're looking for like a crispy Belgian style frites coach fry,
That's not happening.
you ain't gonna get it. What you are gonna get is delicious, salty, especially if you go Cajun on it, wet potatoes.
I love the skin. Can I just say skin on fries? Undisputed. I love it. Underrated, delicious. I love skin on a French fry.
This tastes so much like potato in a way that I love.
I know French fries, sometimes when French fries are too crispy, I'm like, what am I eating, you know? I'm like, what is this, just starch? This, I know it's a potato.
Yeah, and also if you're, listen, delivery's such a big thing right now for fast food.
Yeah.
Which we've talked about this in the drive-thru
Yep.
episode. But like fries are never gonna deliver crispy.
Yeah, you need to expect that. Yeah.
You can try and create, like Shake Shack has the holes in the packaging to try and vent out air so it doesn't steam. It doesn't work. If you're getting it in 4 minutes, it works. You're never getting it in 4 minutes.
Well, I actually went to Hi-Ho recently, and they had this great bag that had the puncture holes throughout, and it was really, really, that was a very cool innovation.
Hi-Ho cheeseburger, for people that don't know, it is, oh gosh, who is Nozawa? Sushi chef Nozawa,
Sugarfish.
who started Sugarfish, also started Sugarfish is it's a sushi chain, but it's like high end, but they also kind of only focus on the basics.
Right.
And then they,
Yeah.
similar to Shake Shack, they took that model and they applied it to pasta at a thing called Wovo
Hand rolls at
Hand rolls.
Kazunori, and then burgers at Hi-Ho.
and Burgers Ohio, and their whole thing is Wagyu smash burgers.
Right, yeah.
So they might be like, Nicole, when we're hosting this podcast 7 years from now, we're going to be like Hi-Ho versus Mythical, which is going to be our own burger
Oh,
chain.
gosh. Don't get me freaking started on that. Okay.
So impressed by the fact I used to poo-poo Five Guys,
No.
but I think now that I'm maturing in my tastes, in my life, my habits, there's something so pleasant about this just like a whole ass potato soaked in peanut oil.
Cut.
Damn.
Nicely cut.
They don't need to be crispy. It's like Wingstop fries. You
Yeah.
know? Not supposed to be crispy.
They're soppers.
They're soppers. And then we got the crinkle cut fry from the Shake Shack.
How do you feel about crinkle cut fries?
I've always been anti.
Oh, they're so much worse. Oh my God. Why are they so bad?
They're worse, but
Tastes fake.
they're saltier. They taste like brined.
They taste like fake. They taste like
Well,
fake.
they're frozen. I mean, they're frozen, but like that's how you get a crispy fry is you fry it
It's not
and then
doing
you
it for
freeze
me.
it.
Sorry, boss. It's not doing it for me, boss.
It's just not. It's not.
That's not a French fry.
It's not satisfying. Like, look at this. This is an abomination of nature. I have it. So if you like square off all the fries, you get a perfect crinkle cut fry. That's great. But what I have here in my hand is a crinkle cut fry that looks like a seahorse spine.
I was gonna say it looks like a hammerhead shark or something.
It really does. That said, it's fast food. It maybe should be divorced from nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like you're kind of like telling a tale of two different stories here. You got Five Guys. Feels like it's just a dude named Tony cutting potatoes and frying them in a boardwalk. And then you have this like faux nostalgia tech company play with this like fancy box with the vents and the crinkle cut fries.
And the fries ain't doing it. I don't know. It's what is it? What is that thing called whenever you it's an appropriation of an appropriation of an appropriation.
Yeah, it's like an Andy Warhol painting.
No,
you know?
it's a Marcel Duchamp.
Okay, fries, are we both giving it to Five Guys?
1000%. It's not even a question.
Oh, the pillowiness of the fries, which is
Big soppers unite.
big soppers, man. Big natural soppers. I am so into these right now. All right,
Remember when I talked about my swollen duct?
yeah, Nicole had a blocked nipple at some point.
That's the next week episode.
Oh,
Oh, Nicole talks about her blocked nipple in the next episode.
all right, Josh, what you got here?
Unwrapping. Oh, what a big honking slopper of a hand. Dude, have I just been sleeping on Five Guys my whole life?
I think you have been.
Okay, what toppings do you get at the Five Guys?
Well, I'm currently I'm not a big carb eater, so
Yeah.
I do a double cheeseburger with tomato,
Which is a
onion.
normal cheeseburger at Five Guys.
Is it? Okay, then I got a normal
Yeah.
cheeseburger. So I do that, and then I do tomato, I do lettuce, I do mayo, I do ketchup, I do mustard, I do grilled onions, jalapenos. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think one of my problems is when I go to Five Guys, I get a little too wacky with it.
Yeah,
And I'm hitting like A1 Swiss mushroom monstrosity.
What's wrong with you?
This is just a good-looking, like, normal classic American cheeseburger.
I would never do that. Even though the option is there, I don't need to do it. You know what I mean? I don't feel satisfied about doing that. I guess it's cause I don't know. It just doesn't do it for my soul anymore, you know? Being weird like that.
I'm still stuck in my weird era. I'm a weird kid.
Yeah, I'm not that weird anymore. I'm sorry. I wish I was weirder.
I will say there might be, I'll pass you the burger.
I'm stuck. Sorry.
This burger, when I bite into it, it has, when I bite into that burger, it's so bizarre because it feels like I have COVID. Well, I don't, to be clear. That's not what's going on. I remember when I lost my taste with COVID, I didn't fully lose it, but it felt like my taste buds were muted. Mm-hmm. Yeah, eat the beef. Eat the beef. Just straight up. Try the beef. Because this has been my problem with Five Guys the entire time. Notice anything?
It's not salted?
They don't salt their beef.
Wow. They don't.
Wild. And you can taste it on there.
But it tastes good altogether.
It tastes good altogether, but to me, it tastes under-seasoned. It feels so good in my mouth. I love the foil, especially with a big-ass patty like that. Mm-hmm. You foil wrap it and you crush it all together. You almost compress it like a panino.
The foil sends it. It sends it to another dimension.
I love the architecture of a Five Guys burger and what it does to the form factor. There's just like, God, somebody give them a shaker of a signature seasoning blend to put on there because it tastes like fresh beef.
Yeah, but Josh, a lot of people aren't isolating the meat of a burger. Like, that's me and you. Like, we're not doing that.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Thank you.
Now my mouth is half empty, not half full. I'm just smacking my lips. I'm sorry. This is the episode.
Resonated through the whole entire office right now. That was insane.
It's all gone. I understand that people aren't isolating the beef when they eat it, but the thing about fast food is it's supposed to be so dialed in on a molecular level.
Right.
Right? That the things that you don't notice, it's the white pepper in the McDonald's McNuggets.
Ooh.
Right? Nobody would eat a McNugget and go like, white pepper, or eat their sausage patty and go like, it's the sage that I love. But it is the taste memory that you come back to.
Sure.
That you don't think about. But the scientists, I say the scientists, they're cooks. Like
Research cooks?
Yeah, they're corporate development chefs. It's those little decisions like You put garlic powder, black pepper, salt on that beef, that is an excellent burger.
But maybe it just doesn't taste like a Five Guys burger anymore.
That's probably correct, because this is what people crave. And honestly, Five Guys is incredibly, incredibly popular. And like, again, this feels so good in my mouth. The
the
bun
form factor is really good.
is excellent.
What would you rate this?
Dude, it's hard for me to go above a 7.5.
I'm going to go 7.
7?
I will say this, though. The one thing I don't like about this bun, it's like a BS sesame seed bun. All the sesame seeds fell off. What is
There's supposed to be
this?
sesame seeds on this?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Isn't
there's
it?
a couple of sesames on there. That's
I mean,
weird.
they're stuck on there, right?
Bizarre.
That brings it down a few points. I was going to give it a 7.2, but the lack of sesame seeds or the idea of sesame seeds brings it down to a 7.
Do you need sesame seeds on a hamburger bun?
I don't. But if it's there, it should be there. You know
That's
what
a
I
fair
mean?
point. I would rather have 0 sesame seeds than
Instead
3.
of 3. You ready for Shake Shack?
Break out the Shake Shack.
Okay, let's see.
It's kind of been a minute since I've mindfully and thoughtfully eaten a Shake Shack burger.
The lettuce gives me pause.
Yeah, single sheet of green leaf lettuce, which is maybe the last lettuce that I would think to put in a burger.
Am I having the first bite?
Yes, please. I love the hot iceberg of a Five Guy. But that said, no salt on that damn beef, man. Five Guys, trip me out. What do you think? So the Five Guys bun is proprietary. Mm-hmm. They get it baked fresh, I think 5 times a week. Shake Shack bun, of course, is a Martin's potato roll. How you feeling about this? I want to taste the beef just straight up.
Go for it. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of my first bite of that. It really tripped me up. It's tripping me up. Is it the peppers that are tripping me up? It tastes like a salad. The burger tastes like a salad, Josh.
Why do you think that is? Like truly analyze it.
I think it's the lettuce is really throwing me for a loop, and I think the cherry peppers are also throwing me for a loop. It doesn't taste like a burger to me. It tastes like a salad that has elements of burgerness to it. And the bread, I feel like the Martin's potato roll is too soft. It's too soft.
It's interesting. People talk about Martin's potato rolls and how much they love them. I
love them. I love them.
I love them. I love them. I love them.
You love them.
I love King's Hawaiian rolls. I probably
do.
like them better than Martin's potato rolls.
On a
and
burger?
Not on a burger. You give me a spicy fried chicken sandwich on a King's Hawaiian roll, great.
Sure.
You give me a pulled pork sandwich on a King's Hawaiian
Yeah.
roll or a Martin's potato, great. Burger, I need less cake, I need more bread.
Yes, it's too cakey.
It's so cakey.
It disappears. It disappears with everything, with the full bite.
If you were to take a Martin's potato roll and wrap it in foil, like they did on this, see?
It would fall apart.
Look at the way the bun bounces back on Five Guys and the way it crushes and stays on a Shake Shack.
You're so right.
Right? I think it's a better,
Show the people.
slightly breadier bun. You crush in the bread here.
It just stays. It's like
It stays,
Play-Doh. It's
which
like
means
Play-Doh.
it's like it's cakey. It's probably super sugary.
Too soft.
Here, you crush it. It stays down a little bit, but it bounces back at least a little bit, just enough to give it structure.
I gotta eat it again.
The most upsetting part about that burger is the freaking green leaf lettuce.
It doesn't taste like a hamburger.
The way the lettuce just completely disappears, like it disappears, but then inconveniences you when you don't want it to, right?
Yeah, it's the first thing when you bite down. It's the first thing you taste, and it's also the last thing you taste when you swallow. It's really unpleasant.
What do you think about the beef quality and the cook on it?
Beef quality's better than Five Guys. Tastes more meaty. It tastes more burgery, and I like the laciness of the edges.
You see right here, you do get a smash on it.
Yeah, I like the laciness.
You're getting like Maillard crust. It literally smells beefier because of those Maillard reactions.
Sure.
It's better salted. It tastes a little bit fattier, at least tastes juicier.
Totally. The beef quality is better than Five Guys.
Unreal, man. You put a Five Guys freaking beef, or you put a Shake Shack beef patty inside a Five Guys burger,
It's
and
another
you are
story.
absolutely crushing it.
Totally.
Again, people love the Martin's potato rolls. I hate the hinge at the back. I don't understand it. I think it was a weird nostalgia thing that I was never around for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that. I think Five Guys does an incredible job. God, I wish they would salt their beef.
What would you give this burger? If you could rate it.
I mean, I give it it's still a 7. Like, it's a good burger. Listen, what we're talking about here, you ever go to like, let's not name a fast food restaurant, but you ever go to a fast food restaurant at just like 11 at night and get a normal burger?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like
there.
barely edible
Yeah.
sometimes. You know, this is still like great. And I
Yeah,
would
it's a
finish
good
this whole thing.
burger. It's a great burger.
I give this a 7, and I give Five Guys a 7.5.
I give Shake Shack a 6.8 on their burger game.
Oh, we're not just doing A 0.5 scale?
No.
Okay, great.
Do you want me to?
No, but it would probably shift mine.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Five Guys is 7.
Okay.
Shake Shack is 6.8.
Okay, Shake Shack, 7.1. Five Guys, 7.6.
So still 5-point difference?
Yeah, but both shifted up.
You're so annoying.
What do you rate the fries?
I give Five Guys fries. Damn, I might just say an 8, 7.9 and 8. And then I'm going to give these Shake Shack ones a freaking 5. 5.2.
I never thought that I could rate a floppy fry.
They're called soppers.
I never thought I could rate a sopper above an 8.
There
But
you
I'm
go.
doing it with an 8.05.
I know
And
they're perfectly salted. They're perfectly potatoey. They're so damn good.
Shake Shack, 6.4, man.
I really didn't like.
6.4.
I don't know. Maybe we went to a bad Shake Shack. I really don't know. I don't know what's going on.
No, but I mean that's the thing. It's coming out of a freezer. They're dropping it. Let's try the shakes. I have loved Shake Shack shakes.
We have to drink them like we're in a diner in the 50s, and your name is what's a good 50s name?
Tad?
Your name is Tad, and I'm Cindy, and you're from the rival high school.
I ate more hamburger. No, it's not there. It's not there.
It's not 100%. Okay, it's okay. We don't need to cosplay Grease right now. You can take the first sip.
I would. I just can't lean right now because my back hurts.
Men make excuses all the time. You get the yellow straw, where Josh is enjoying the Shake Shack shake. All right. You want to? When's the last time you drank a milkshake?
It's a pretty freaking good milkshake. That is really lovely. The last time I had a milkshake, man, it's been a long time. Oh, no, we did
Milkshakes.
Terry Cruz's last meal is the last time I had a milkshake, and it was good.
I haven't had a milkshake in such a long
How
time.
good does that taste?
It should be. These kinds of things need to be illegal. They're so good.
I don't know that there's a better...
Oh my God, I love milkshakes.
I don't know that there's a better taste in the entire world. Oh my God. Shake Shack, there's probably not any difference in ingredients unless one is using like thickeners and stabilizers. Mm-hmm. But God, that is a tough vanilla milkshake to beat. Hey, you want to try the Five Guys one first?
Sure. What straw?
I've never had a
get?
milkshake. I want blue. You take no. Purple's my favorite color. But then okay, I've never had a Five Guys milkshake. What?
It's so different. What an incredibly different vanilla flavor they both have. Okay, why do you suck so much? Mm-hmm. Just put it down.
Because I got Five Guys coming to my yard, Nicole. That is which straw was mine? Yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even close.
Oh my gosh.
Not even close, right?
Wow.
Say your winner on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. Yeah, I messed up the count. Okay, say your winner on 1, 2, 3. Shake Shack. 1, 2, 3. Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Okay, great. We got Shake Shack then.
Wow, the quality, the vanilla taste, the pure, I don't know, they must mix it with some half and half or something. That milkshake is so unctuous and so soft and so delicious. It's a perfect damn milkshake. And I didn't get it malted, by the way. You can have the option to malt it. I said no malt, even though I love malt. So does Josh. The Five Guys ones taste almost like Rite Aid ice cream, but not in a good way. Like I can taste the freezer burn on the Five Guys.
One tastes like it has much more quality vanilla in it, but you're right in that they have wildly different vanilla flavors. And honestly, different vanillas based on where they're grown do have wildly different flavors.
Yeah,
like, I've always found
Madagascar is different than Mexican.
Tahitian vanilla has always been my favorite. It's almost got this like cherry blossom like fruitiness to it. Mm-hmm. I also think Shake Shack is slightly more saline. I think it's a little salty. So sorry. I think in such a good way. Sorry, I slammed a Diet Dr. Pepper in an old coffee cup earlier.
How do you expect me, as your co-host, to take you seriously when you emit noises like that from your mouth, from your gullet?
I think it just has to do with empathy, right? Understanding that I'm a human,
I
that you're a
have
human.
nothing but empathy for you, but stop, it's gross.
Do I make more noises and emissions from my body than most people?
Yeah.
You think so? Because I've never heard you do that.
Well, that's because I'm a lady.
Yeah, but you have the same biological imperatives, roughly. Not everywhere, but in regards to like...
I actually have GI problems.
Yeah.
But
so
I hide them.
Okay. Yeah, you also don't slam as much Diet Dr. Peppers as I do.
Don't. But wow, Shake Shack's shake game, undisputed.
Five Guys is
delicious.
not bad.
No, it's not a bad shake.
And I think, for instance, In-N-Out has I think they have bad milkshakes. Everyone trashes their fries. I think In-N-Out fries they're not great fries, but I enjoy eating them and dipping them in ketchup.
You got to get them the right way.
I think their shakes are like bad.
I don't really care for their shakes.
There's so many stabilizers and thickeners that they're thick even when they melt, and so they're warm.
Non-Newtonian fluid.
Non-Newtonian fluid. I can't do it. Five Guys is still very, very good, but that Shake Shack shake is like unbelievable.
Oh my god, it's like honey. It's like, what is it? Like mana. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's
nectar of the gods.
Oh my god, it's truly mana.
Okay, I mean, what do you score the Shake Shack?
The Shake Shack shake gets a 10 out of 10.
I go 9.2 just because I need malt, but I know that wasn't the instruction.
Okay,
Five
9.
Guys?
Okay, fine. 9.7.
Sounds like Rafe Fine of Voldemort. Oh boy, who lived? What do you give Five Guys shake?
I give Five Guys a 7.9.
Yeah, I mean that's still like an 8.4 to me. That's still
still
a
good.
Damn good milkshake, and especially compared to a lot of bad milkshakes out there. Man, I don't know. Okay, I don't know where our totals end at. Maggie, do you have totals?
I did not keep track.
Yeah, I don't care. What are we gonna come up with a scoreboard? No, this is just a discussion on what's better.
I'm gonna go with Five Guys because I'm going for a burger. I'm going for a fry. I'm not always going for a shake, and that's just me. The burger and fry combo is quite damn delicious, and I'm quite impressed with it holistically.
Yeah, if I'm getting milkshakes, like I'm getting milkshakes, and I'm generally going to a place that I know makes good like custom milkshakes, and that tends to be like an ice cream bar. I'm fully a Five Guys convert now.
It's crazy, right?
I can see the fact that they do have flaws, but also I can love them because of their flaws, not in spite of them. And I am now fully a Five Guys convert.
Welcome.
And I'm still going to make the same mistakes of throwing A1 and mushrooms and jalapenos and barbecue sauce on there. But I'm going to do it with full knowledge that I control my destiny. And I love that. Man, wow, wildly impressed.
Give him one more burp before we go. Thanks.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
So whenever my husband and I moved in together, we started doing something called microdosing responsibility because we only lived with our parents beforehand. And the first thing that we did was buy plants to learn how to take care of them, nourish them, and make them feel good. But recently, some of our plants have been dying, and I took the initiative to ask people for help. I started asking people that I know are great plant parents what to do, and they've slowly been getting better and better.
I think it's a really important thing to be able to learn new skills as you get older. Because the thing that people don't tell you about getting older, and this is something I've actually been reconnecting with in therapy, is that everything gets a little duller and you start to feel less because you get locked up in this drudgery. But for me, I've been learning how to like be more mindful and take a lot of joy in little things.
That's
like
awesome.
I don't have plants, but like actually enjoying my pet, right? This sounds so lame. Like staring into Pippin's eyes and really being like, wow, what a beautiful thing that I do have this responsibility and I do have this fun little relationship.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/hotdog today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/hotdog.
All right, Nicole. We've heard what you and I have to say, but now it's time for a brand new segment where Nicole and I put our food trivia knowledge to the test. It's time for our very own trivia segment called
Yummy in My Tummy Got Some Trivia for You.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm applying my lip gloss. What was that?
I was about to apologize for phoning in the name, but I think I really like it. It's catchy. All right, so the way this is going to go down, Robot Maggie has 3 questions prepared. You and I will yell the answer as soon as we know it. If the first guesser is incorrect, the other person will get one chance to guess and earn that point. Ready to hear the first question?
Yes, that was wonderful.
Get to it, Robot Maggie.
Cavendish, Pisang Raja, red, ladyfinger, and blue java are 5 of the most common types of which fruit?
Buzz.
Banana.
Josh is correct.
Oh, I was going to say coffee berries.
I thought too, because Java.
Coffee beans.
Yeah, wait, what were the other ones? I was not prepared for the voice.
Cavendish, Pisang
Yeah,
Raja.
the Cavendish banana, yeah.
I was gonna
I only
say
got it off of Blue
coffee
Java.
beans.
Yeah, it's tough. All right, Josh, 1-0. Nah, Josh supremacy. All right, next question.
Yufka is another name for which type of common pastry or dough?
Phyllo.
I was going to guess
Correct.
that. I was going to guess that. Dang it.
I love
Why
trivia.
didn't I just guess it?
I love trivia.
Damn. I feel dumb. Good job.
Thanks, you too.
Wait. What country? Yufka. I initially thought it was Scandinavian, and I heard Yufka, but then I was like, no, there's so many different names that are like
Robot Maggie
Arabic
doesn't
or
have
Turkic.
Robot.
Okay, last question for all the marbles.
All the marbles.
Which fast food establishment is credited with the invention of the two-way speaker system?
In-N-Out.
The very first real drive-through.
Sonic.
In-N-Out was correct.
Yay! Did I win?
I said it half a second after you.
Yeah. Wait. Do we have another question teed up for a tiebreaker?
We can just give me 1 second.
What do you mean? You said it. You were the first one.
Okay, I'll take the win.
Okay.
I just like trivia.
Josh, looks like you won fair and square. Congratulations, buddy.
I'm going to Knott's Berry Farm for Boysenberry Festival to eat the churros. Well, Nicole,
Yeah.
looks like it's time for another edition of
Opinions Are Like Casserole.
All right, human Meggie. Oh, God.
Josh!
Human Meggie, cheer it up. I'm tired.
Hey Josh, hey Nicole,
Hey,
hey
buddy.
potential other guest. I just want to let you guys know
Pretty
that
bird.
the Palm Hill strike has
Pretty
been
bird.
a beautiful addition to my daily life. I was driving my 1972 Super Beetle home from work the other day, and I was having
Sick.
some radio issues. You know, twisting the volume knob, it's going up, it's going down, it's going wherever. None of the buttons are working, screen busted. So I just smacked the out of it, and
Hell
it
yeah,
started working
dude.
again. So thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Was this a food opinion?
So the palm heel strike, the technique that popularized by Bas Rutten, certainly not invented, but for those who don't know, I feel like I haven't done this on camera in a while. Instead of punching, you strike with the heel of your palm. That's because he actually fought in, I believe, a Japanese mixed martial arts division that did not allow closed fist striking. And so there's a lot of palm heel strikes. I use it to crush garlic, and I do a lot of things in the kitchen with it, you know.
Tell the people what I did for you.
What I'll do is I'll like tenderize chicken breasts with it.
Say excuse me.
Excuse me. But she uses it on her 1972 Super Beetle to fix it, so that's great.
Tell the people what I did for your birthday one year.
Oh my God, Nicole got me a cameo from Bas Rutten, Dutch MMA legend,
We
and
all got one for you, yeah.
it was incredible.
Good.
He was like, Josh, you sound like a really good boss, because if you weren't, they wouldn't have gotten this for you, and if they weren't, I'd kick you in the face, I'd hit you with the palm, and then I'd get you in the palm, and then I'd grab your balls or something. Bas Rutten, awesome dude.
Hi, this is Kelsey from New Hampshire. Yes,
New
we
Hampshire.
exist.
Hampshire.
And yes, that was a fake accent.
Live free or die.
I'm calling because I like
Vermont.
to dip my pizza into ketchup. And all the time,
Tough.
I get flack for it. A lot of people say, oh, it's just more tomato. Like, no, it brings a cool, tangy element to delicious pizza. Do I need it on every bite? No, but it is good and bomb, and everyone should at least try it because it's bomb. Wonderful. Yes, all the things. Thank you. Bye.
I have no problem with this. Ketchup on pizza is great. I'm not a ketchup on pizza person, but if you are, I accept your choice. I love ranch on my pizza. I also love buffalo sauce on my pizza. Nothing wrong with ketchup. Don't let them get you down. Kelsey from New Hampshire. I think you're doing everything right.
So live free or die is the official state motto of New Hampshire. That said, I love that you're embodying the free-spirited,
Live free or die.
rebellious nature of dipping your pizza in ketchup. I do understand why people would have more of an issue structurally with pizza in ketchup.
Structurally?
Not structurally, but like the fact that pizza, like they mentioned, like already has a tomato-based element. So you're now taking a savory tomato
Different.
sauce. I know, but like you're dipping it into like a sweet tomato sauce. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like two different salad dressings that don't quite mix up in a way. You know what I mean?
No,
Like you have like, yeah,
it's
I don't know how to
fine.
explain it.
Don't think about
It's
it.
fine, yeah, but I feel like a white pie, wow, no, I don't even want that either.
Ew.
For some reason, I dip so many things into so many inappropriate things.
Dude, you do Big
I
Dipper.
know. I'm
Big
Big
Supper
Dipper,
and Big
Suppers,
Supper.
man. And for some reason, pizza and ketchup does offend my sensibilities.
Imagine a meat lover's pizza with just a little ketchup. Yeah.
I'll throw this out there though. You ever have something that markets itself as a pizza burger?
Yeah.
and it's like pizza flavors on a hamburger, and you're like,
You don't like
you're like,
it.
this kind of sucks because I like the pizza flavors with a sausage.
But you're not about this life.
Because like the seasoning of pizza sauce it's probably 1/3 as flavorful in terms of acid, sweet, salt as ketchup, right?
Yes.
And you're used to having ketchup on burgers.
Uh-huh.
You're used to having marinara on the pizza.
It's not bad, though.
No, it's not bad. I would 100% try it, and I feel like, of course, I'd probably enjoy it. I love ketchup. I love pizza. But there is something that is a little profane about it.
Oh, yeah?
But then again, she's from New Hampshire.
Keep living your life. Live free or die.
Hi, guys. This is Charles from Southern Oregon again. I just wanted to let you know two things. One, Lindsay Lohan is out here claiming that she invented Pilk, apparently.
Okay.
And we all know that the real inventor of Pilk was Josh Scherer.
Thank you.
Secondly, I want to tell you, as a nutritionist, raw potato is a food that everyone is sleeping on. It's super good for you. It's tasty. We should be making more dishes with raw potato. Please discuss.
I totally forgot about Lindsay Lohan's like
Her ad,
2022
yeah.
Christmas ad. I even commented on it.
Yeah, I remember
On
that. It
Instagram.
was
Yeah,
great.
thank you for bringing that up.
Stop trying to make Pilk happen. Was that what it was?
It was something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, naughty. Pepsi and milk. Pilk. That is one dirty soda.
Raw potato.
You love raw potato.
Slept on.
You love raw potato.
Or at least not cooking potato to the point where it is like fall apart and starchy.
Right.
Because one of my favorite dishes is the Sichuan stir-fried potato. It's really great. What?
Your laptop made a noise.
Did it? What did it say?
It said, you have a meeting soon.
Oh, dang. What is it? I don't want to go.
Wait,
But
you
I like
like
crunchy potato. Crunchy
that
potato, great.
potato dish, I know you made it for the show, and I'm sure it's
it was
delicious.
great.
I didn't like the way you made it.
Why?
It wasn't very good.
Well, the seasoning or the texture?
Both.
It was violently spicy, I'll say that. Violently spicy.
It was so bad.
Horrifying. Every bite, pain.
Which I'm sure if I went somewhere that like specialized in the Sichuan cuisine, that I'm sure it would be great. But
Yeah.
I didn't like the way you made it, so I'm a little bit turned off by raw potato.
How would you make raw potato good?
I don't think I would.
Just like do it like a...
Blanch it, I guess, but do a lot of blanching.
Like you could like very briefly, because he's talking raw, right?
Like, but isn't it bad for you to eat raw potato?
He's a nutritionist, dude, from Oregon. You seem like a healthy state. I don't know.
Have you ever like taken potatoes and like juice them, like potato juice, potato milk?
Yeah, it turns brown pretty quick.
Yeah, it does.
It turns brown pretty quick.
Yeah,
But potatoes are like very nutrient dense and not very calorie dense. Like I think potatoes are like a very good food for you.
Maybe if there was a way to like macerate it in olive oil and some spices, maybe make a nice little potato carpaccio, then it could. I could see it.
Potato carpaccio.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
maybe I don't know.
I was thinking just slaw it, put a bunch of
Sichuan peppercorns on
Sichuan
it.
peppercorns, bunch of chilies, man, ride the lightning. God, I love Sichuan food. I haven't gone out for Sichuan food, and
We can go.
you know the problem is like I keep going to Hai Di Lao Hot Pot.
Oh, I've been there. I went there. It was good.
Get the Sichuan base there, but now I want like
You want to go to Sichuan Impression?
I like Chengdu taste.
Oh, they have bullfrog on the menu at Sichuan Impression.
Nice. I got a dish that was simply called Little Sister Rabbit.
Oh,
And I don't know what it was, but it was great. I mean, it was just rabbit. It was a whole rabbit. It was hacked up in little bits. I love hacked
so
up
you
little
knew what
bits.
it was.
No, but like I don't know why it was called Little Sister Rabbit. And I asked the server, and they were just like,
It's
"Bro, I
called
don't
that.
know.
Well,
It's just called that."
don't they have a heart dish in Sichuan? A heart dish that's husband and wife married and fighting or something like that?
Something like that. Creatively named, and also, God, what a crown jewel of world cuisine.
Agreed. I have a headache.
Hey, Josh and Nicole. I was recently in Chile, just on a trip, and as you know, their national food is completos, so they sell them all over the place. So the gas stations sell completos, and next to the ketchup, the mustard, and the mayo pumps, they also have a guac pump, which is incredible.
Guac
But
pump!
what do you think here in the U.S. we should have next to our ketchup and mustard pumps in the gas station?
Oh,
Let me know what you think.
fantastic
I know what it-
question.
I know what it should be.
What?
Flamin' hot.
What do you mean flying hot?
Just like the flavors of like Flamin' Hot Cheetos and the flavor of like Takis, like red violently
Are you talking
red.
a sauce?
Yeah, that tastes like Takis.
Well, how would you even do that?
What do you mean? You take the spices that are on the Takis and you mix them with mayonnaise.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
Man. Well, I don't know. I was like, that's like a mayonnaise sauce.
Yeah.
Flamin' hot mayo.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
I want to do that.
What's another? Because I mean, like, there's obvious, like, you do go into a gas station, you get chili and nacho cheese out of a dispenser. It just goes, just kind of sharts chili on your hot dog.
Yeah,
How long has it been since you've used one of those?
Never.
You've never used a chili dispenser at a 7-Eleven?
You know where I'm from.
It goes,
you know who my mom and dad are. When would you
I don't know if
ever?
you're imagining a steady stream of chili.
You know me so well. You think I put chili on a hot dog in a 7-Eleven? Do you know me? Do you know me or not?
Yeah, I thought you might have done it as a bit of cultural exchange. Like, here's what the poors eat.
It's not the poors, it's the Americans. I just have never done that, no.
Yeah, but like what of like, because they'll have like mayo and like guacamole. What is our equivalent? Like spicy mayonnaise, obviously. I know you said that. Taki mayonnaise, that's it. Honestly, they would probably love to co-brand it.
That's why I'm saying it.
In the running?
Like for like squishy sauces?
Yeah, squishy sauces that like would be uniquely American in the way that like the guacamole, they don't call it wasacaca in Chile, do they?
No sé.
Is that a Venezuelan thing?
No sé.
But like in the way that like a Chilean
I got it.
sauce. What's that?
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
It's pretty American, right?
It's very American. It's almost too American in a way.
Dill?
Sweet and sour.
No.
What are the big innovations that have come in like through fast food sauces that we can draw from?
Oh, Ghost Pepper Ranch.
Ghost Pepper Ranch. Yeah, it's all spicy mayonnaise.
It's all
based.
spicy.
That's all we want in America, are spicy mayonnaise.
Say it. Say I'm right.
You are absolutely correct, Nicole.
See?
I'm sorry. Well, I poured another Diet Dr.
No,
Pepper and it's all
I
gone.
was right. See, in the beginning, you're like, what are you talking about, crazy girl? But now I see it all.
So you didn't say spicy mayo. You said Taki sauce.
No, I said Taki mayo.
Okay, great.
Taki mayo. Each other?
No, we're not mad at each other. Say barbecue sauce. Don't taste right on no hot dog, though. Don't taste right on no hot dog.
Barbecue sauce on hot dogs is
I'm not a barbecue sauce on hot dog guy.
What?
I don't know. I love ketchup on a hot dog. I understand barbecue sauce is majority ketchup.
Listen to me. It has to be like grilled though. A grilled hot dog, like almost like charred. Like someone that doesn't know how to cook it makes it, and then you put Fritos on it, barbecue Fritos, and then slaw, and then barbecue sauce. Yum.
I don't like chili on hamburgers either. Only on hot dogs.
I like chili on hamburgers more than hot dogs.
Really?
I had my first chili dog with you, remember?
Oh, yeah, you did. I would like to make chili dogs soon. I think that'd be a nice treat for me. Homemade, like really go in, like really go balls out on the chili.
You're talking about balls out chili?
I love balls out chili. On that note, thank you for listening to A Hot Dog is a Sandwich. We got new audio-only episodes every Wednesday and a video version here on YouTube every Sudnesday.
If you want to be featured on Opinions About Casseroles, hit us up at 833-DOG-POD-1. The number again is 833-DOG-POD-1.
For more Mythical Kitchen, check us out when we launch other videos. We'll be here. Bye.